Aloha everybody, I'm Betty DiPolito. Thanks for joining us on Pacific Wahine Sports. On this episode, we're going to introduce you to Hawaii's #1 female surfer, Megan Abubo. We caught up with her up at Pupukea. Here's what Megan had to say.
I like to surf because I can do whatever I want on a board, I guess. And it's individual sport, yet I'm out there hanging out with some friends. I just like the ocean.
She wakes up and takes up a surfboard, heads out from the seashore, from the world where she lives. She's got no fears or worries at all right there, just the smell of salt water that's in the air, and the sunrise. She's walking on water. She's walking on water. Imagine waking up not knowing if today is your last one. Tell me what would you say if you had some? Everybody tell you that you're young but you're dying, which is weird cause you feel so alive. And she has a dream to be queen of the ocean, mad emotion showing her devotion on her surfboard, fully in motion, hoping for a miracle in the eyes.
The first 2 stops on tour were held in some pretty good waves. I had some super rough heats, you know. I had good scores, but I still lost with like high scores because the other girls had like higher scores. But I feel good, you know. I got a couple of really high scores this year in the 9 range, and that's kind of my goal right now, is just to be surfing well and progressing. But you know, coming into the middle of the year, I'm excited to just train. I have a couple months off and get ready for Brazil, I guess. Yeah, Brazil's, you know, the waves can be pretty bad or they could be all right. It's just a lot of groveling and small wave stuff. So, you know, we're coming to summer and we got a lot of small waves. So I'm feeling kind of confident in getting ready for Brazil and surfing over there. But it's good to have a break. You know, I just spent 3 months on the road and that was kind of rough. Hawaii's got good waves, you know, and then we have, I mean, we don't have Tavarua and Tahiti, which are pretty big, full big wave events, but we still have, like, Bells can get pretty solid and good, you know. We have a couple of pretty bad beaches, but Peru's good, is a good wave. So I'd say we have half-half. It's just we don't have any grinding, barreling lefts anymore, which I think definitely changes the dynamics of the tour. But you definitely have to work on your small wave surfing a lot more than you used to. I physically feel like it is. I feel kind of like I'm surfing better than I did even 5 years ago. But, you know, it's just a matter of whether or not I want to do it for too much longer. I'm enjoying myself right now. You know, I still feel like I have a good shot at, you know, finishing off really well and winning some more events. So right now I'm just trying to take it event by event. But I definitely think I'm good enough to stay there right at the moment. You know, it's just a matter of, you know, getting burnt out and stuff. But because I'm not doing so many qualifying events this year, I think that I'm going to focus more on the CT and just be a lot more, you know, one-track mind instead of like scattered all over the place and wasting my energy. I think that doing both tours can be a bit rough because you're gone a lot, you're spending a lot of money. That's hard. It just depends on where you're at. When you're real young, I think it's great. But me being on tour like 14 years, it's not sure if that's the best thing for me.
Heads out from the seashore, from the world where she lives. She's got no fears or worries at all right there, just the smell of salt water that's in the air, and the sunrise. She's walking on water. She's walking on water. Face on toes in the sand, surfer girl gave up, trying to understand. My soul gets to live another time to die. She's tired of goodbyes cause they make her cry. Looking in the sky, blue as her eyes, watching the rising of the sun. Well, how time flies when you're outside and you're in love and you're having fun. Remember the holiday when she was laying down on the sand with the fam, and she had a plan to wake up after daylight. Watch her eyes like the sun on the run from the night. Feels so alive when she wakes up and takes up a surfboard, heads out from the seashore, from the world where she lives. She's got no fears or worries at all right there, just the smell of salt water that's in the air, and the sunrise.
I hope you enjoyed this segment with Megan Abubo. I'm Betty DiPolito for Pacific Wahine Sports. Have fun in the water. Aloha.